Tonight I'm going to tell a story about the Muffin. So, I got hired by a laboratory. It was a quality control laboratory for coal and oil and stuff like that. Well, I was supposed to run their mass spectrometer. I went in to fill out my 401k, life insurance, all that, put my wife on it, all that good jazz, full benefits. Really nice job. Didn't pay the greatest, like $800 or $1,000 a week, but when you don't have nothing, that's pretty good. Anyway, I figured since I got hired at this job, I'd have enough money really quickly to be able to get me and my girlfriend into a place. She was my girl at the time, not my wife. And so she was living in a motel in Sheridan, so I said, just come on down to Casper, visit. And she did, and she was like, I'm going to stay. I'm going to sleep in my truck. You got this job. So she came down on Saturday. I went in to do all my stuff that Friday, and I come to learn that I failed the drug test for codeine. Well, I'm on federal parole. Well, federal supervised release. There's no federal parole. But so I'm on federal supervised release. I take Suboxone. What is codeine going to do for me? Absolutely nothing. I wouldn't feel it if I did take it. There's nothing I take with codeine in it, nothing. But while I was filling out my paperwork at 8 a.m., the assistant manager came over and offered me a muffin. It was huge. It was the size of a saucer, like a tea saucer plate. It was huge. It was a massive muffin. It was probably like the equivalent of 4 or 5 muffins all in one. Huge. And so I ate it. Come to find out it was a poppy seed muffin. So 3 hours later at 11:30 when I took my drug test, I failed for codeine because of the damn muffin. So they fired me before I could even get started because of a muffin that they gave me. This is called unfair. Definitely unfair. So I didn't have that job when Kelsey was living in her truck. So I started looking for another job immediately and ended up getting hired as a janitor, cleaning gyms and oil rig company buildings and stuff like that, changing trashes, cleaning bathrooms, dust mopping, just the whole janitorial crap. So I barely made enough in 2 weeks to keep gas in the truck, let alone save for a place. So that was a huge hindrance. Made me depressed. I'm used to making probably $10,000 to $15,000 every 2 weeks. Before I got locked up, that's what I was making. Now I was making $750 every 2 weeks. That's depressing. I made doctor money. Now I made fucking trash. Right now I don't make anything. I live in a motel and I'm on Social Security. So there you go. But yeah, I ate that muffin. It was a very bad choice, but I didn't know. I didn't know it was going to make me fail for codeine. And given the fact that they gave it to me, they should have given me some kind of leeway. Let me take another test. I could have had them talk to my PO. My PO didn't violate me. The halfway house didn't sanction me. None of that happened. They all know. So here I am. Just another story. Sorry it took me a couple days to drop another one. I have a lot more that are more interesting than the last 2 you've heard. So it won't all be stories like this. Some of the stories will be like funny. A lot of them are pretty funny and ironic, coincidental, but this is what I got for today, guys. You have a good night.